At long last, a glimmer of sunshine. It's been raining steadily since, I don't know, the last 3 weeks really, here in southwest France, in the Haute Pyrenees. But finally I get a chance to videotape our wisteria plant. It's quite a very old one, but as you can see, it's gotten all tangled up over the years in that grove of bamboo in the corner of the walled garden, and it's even leaped over to the spruce tree and gone all the way up to the top. I don't know if the resolution of this video will actually show this, but when you drive up to the house, you start seeing the house from about a half mile on, you start seeing this purple pointed top poking out above the rooftops, and you're like, what is that? You realize when you come in that it's actually the wisteria. There's a few of the other plants that are blooming in the springtime of April. And there's the horse chestnut trees over there starting to leaf out. We actually have one in bloom. I'll show that in a sec. Anyway, one of the major projects, garden-wise, for this summer is now that we've had Wesley in with his digger to take out a lot of the old dead trees and the tree stumps and prune back quite a few of the other trees, is to come out and level this. And then the hardscaping will begin, where we start defining walkways, pathways, garden, planting areas, etc. And one of those big projects is to create a walkway pagoda leading from that corner. We'll chop away quite a lot of that bamboo and try to get to the center where the wisteria vine is growing, and then take it along the edge here of this part of the walled garden. And then the idea is to retrain the wisteria along that pagoda so that we've got this lovely, lilac effect in the springtime, and just is a nice feature of the garden. The other side of the gate here is we've got Virginia creeper growing, and that's this bit right here. And I must say that the owners, the previous owners of this property, they were certainly into their plants because they have such a wide variety of plants and flowers, trees, shrubs growing. Even for this part of France, it's unusual. We have quite a few people who come by and ask to take cuttings because they haven't seen, these plants before, or they haven't seen them be able to thrive in this climate. So we want to be able to retrain the Virginia creeper as well. And we're not quite sure how we're going to do that yet. This is one of my favorite flowers in the springtime. They look like kind of lime green snowballs, don't they? I don't know what plant this is. I'm sure some of my friends who are expert gardeners can tell me what this is, but I just love these flowers. Absolutely gorgeous. And there we freed up an old rose plant. Hopefully that will thrive this year. There's a palm tree that we freed up. Not sure what we're going to do. There's actually like 3 or 4 baby palm trees in that thicket there that we've got to dig up and replant elsewhere. The plus side of having so much rain and not being able to mow the grass is that certain plants have come up that we wouldn't have seen otherwise. These kind of purpley blue plants, very low to the ground. I'm not sure what they are. They kind of remind me of bluebells in England, but I know they're not. Again, I expect some of my garden experts will be able to tell me what they are, but they really are very pretty. And the bees have been all over them now that it's stopped raining. So you can see in the sunshine just how much we have cut back in this garden. And it upset my husband just a bit because it looks so barren. But it's actually a good thing. I've told him, you have to give it a year. It's necessary to prune back quite viciously some of these plants so that they will thrive, and more importantly, allow other plants to thrive. So you can see there in that distance, one of the plane trees that we have. Here's another plane tree that we have had pollard back quite extensively. And as a result, as you can see here, we've just discovered that we have yet another horse chestnut tree. And this one is the very first one in bloom. This one, a white horse chestnut tree. And it's really lovely. It's probably saying, yay, hooray, I finally get sunshine, because it's been completely covered by the plane tree, at least since we've moved here. So quite a lot of work to be done. Don't want to think about it. Just take it day by day, really. And we plan on having a couple of the guys that have been helping us come back to help with some of the heavier work. And I've got all my garden plans. I've got my chalking to lay out the pathways and the garden, the planting areas, etc., all sorted. We just need to wait for a dry spell to begin work. And there you have it. You see the pampas grass that I burned back 2 years ago has come back nicely. And our gardenia bush that I cut back also viciously has come back as well. So, making progress. Slowly but surely. It certainly gives us something to do. Never a dull moment. Here in Liberos at the Folly.